Welcome to IE News and to our viewers on IETVTT.com. I am Micah Dume. Thanks for joining us. In the headlines, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar represents Trinidad and Tobago at 51st CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. Venezuela relief drive gains momentum as donated supplies are prepared for shipment. Man rescued after alleged kidnapping in heights of Guanapo. In our top story, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is representing Trinidad and Tobago at the 51st regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM in St. Lucia. The Prime Minister arrived in St. Lucia accompanied by Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Sean Sobers, Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister Nicholas Morris, Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister Daryl Alahar, and Head of Foreign Service Randall Karim. Following her arrival, Persad-Bissessar joined fellow CARICOM Heads of Government at the opening ceremony of the regional summit. Over the coming days, CARICOM leaders are expected to discuss a range of issues critical to the region's future, including regional security, economic development, climate resilience, trade and deeper cooperation among member states. The Prime Minister also provided a brief update on the day's agenda, noting that discussions will focus on advancing the interests of the people of the Caribbean and strengthening collaboration across the CARICOM community.
Today we are all on standby to depart for the first real working day of this Conference of Heads, which is the retreat of all Prime Ministers. So I look forward to that. There are several areas I want to share with them. I'm sure they will want to share with me. So for example, I want to offer to those CARICOM members who are interested our prosthetic limb center, that they can bring their people down and we will try to accommodate them. We have other areas for discussion. The ferry, there's a discussion about a ferry, that we can use our ferry on certain days and bring it up here to the Eastern Caribbean, or the higher up then. We have security issues to discuss, serious matters. We have been grappling with crime and crime surges in TNT, and apparently that is happening in the other countries in the CARICOM. So security matters will be another very major matter. And of course there is a matter with respect to the Secretary General. I suppose that may come up at this meeting as well.
Minister of Rural Development and Local Government Khadija Amin said regional corporations have collected, sorted and packaged the donated supplies, including food and essential items, which have been labeled in both English and Spanish for easy distribution. The relief supplies will be transported to the Plipdeco warehouse before being palletized and shipped to Venezuela.
They have labeled these items in English and Spanish. They have also packed buckets with items in them, dry foods, canned foods, powdered milk and so on. And this is easy for us to give to an individual. It's easy to ship, and we are doing this in collaboration with Sewa Titi. So we have over 1,000 buckets that are packaged, so it will be easy for distribution on the field given the situation with the earthquake. And all of these items will be transported to the Plipdeco warehouse, where they will be packaged on pallets to be shipped on Friday.
She said the response from businesses, community groups and members of the public has been overwhelmingly positive, with donations continuing to pour in. She added that the collection drive was based on a list of priority items provided by the Venezuelan ambassador. The minister also encouraged the public to continue donating supplies or contribute financially through the Venezuela Disaster Relief Fund at First Citizens Bank.
And I think that level of enthusiasm is positive. You also have a lot of groups who do social work with Venezuelan citizens who are in Trinidad, and many of them have also reached out with concern because they have relatives there in Venezuela that they want to get items to. So, so far the response have been very, very positive, and even our disaster management units have been very busy in terms of receiving and packaging items.
A 24-year-old man was rescued by municipal police officers on Saturday after he was allegedly kidnapped and left bound in a remote area of the heights of Guanapo. Police said officers responded to an all-points bulletin after the man was reported missing and searched an area near the Mamisa School and the Lady Ho Choi home. There they found the victim with his hands and feet tied. Officers freed him and transported him to the Arima Health Facility for medical treatment before he was handed over to detectives from the Arima Criminal Investigations Department. Police have not yet disclosed the circumstances surrounding the alleged kidnapping or whether any suspects have been identified. Investigations are continuing. We pause for a moment. More news when we come back.
Perfection doesn't happen by chance. Like an artist, the cook selects the main ingredient, one that is worthy of a proud cultural tradition. Trusted to enhance your creations with its richness and versatility. To create a cooking masterpiece, the secret is simple. The brand we know, the brand we trust, the brand our ancestors have been using for generations.
There is only one pure cow brand ghee. Look for the marks of authenticity.
Expressions Limited, as one of the largest importers of tiles, offers an extensive range of high-quality tiles in ceramic, porcelain, granite, stone, and mosaic options. Additionally, we offer a variety of tile accessories and bathroom sets to complement any decor style. We are committed to providing exceptional customer service and swift delivery of all products. From indoor and outdoor tiles to bathroom sets and tile accessories, we have curated a range that caters to both traditional and modern taste. Lampus 13, Ajudha Road, Munro Road, Canopio. Call 223-8453.
Welcome back. The University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus has signed 2 memoranda of understanding with the Northwest Regional Health Authority and the Princess Elizabeth Home of Handicapped Children Association to strengthen healthcare research and student training. Here's more. The agreements will provide internship opportunities for engineering students, expand clinical training for dentistry students, and support joint research in biomedical engineering, digital healthcare, and healthcare infrastructure. Dean of Faculty of Medical Sciences, Professor Hariharam Sithatharam, said the partnerships will also improve access to dental care for special needs patients through the university's special needs dentistry clinic, while strengthening collaboration between the university and the public health sector. He added that the initiatives are expected to improve healthcare delivery, create practical learning opportunities for students, and support the development of innovative healthcare solutions for Trinidad and Tobago.
This one is being led by the Dental School of the Faculty of Medical Sciences through its special needs dentistry clinic and will provide dental care for special needs patients, clinical support and training at no cost to the patients once funding exists. We look forward to using the home's surgical theatre as much as possible to carry out these treatments. It is our hope that one of the outcomes will be the development of these systems that boost the efficiency of our healthcare system. These plans fit into the broader objective of developing healthcare engineering solutions for Trinidad and Tobago public health sector. It's no exaggeration to say that the health sector, public and private, would benefit tremendously from these kinds of alliances, which can only bode well for the population. These 2 MOUs are well aligned to the university's commitment to building partnerships outside of academia to support both our students and external bodies in ways that enrich learning throughout our society.
The United States and Trinidad and Tobago have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening cooperation on regional security and crime fighting. The commitment came during a courtesy visit by U.S. Chargé d'Affaires Philip Kern to Attorney General John Jeremy at the office of the Attorney General in Port of Spain. During the meeting, both sides discussed continued collaboration in tackling narcotics, trafficking, financial crimes, and the activities of transnational criminal organizations, while reaffirming the long-standing partnership between the 2 countries. Officials also highlighted the importance of coordinated efforts to strengthen regional security, enhance justice systems, and promote a safer and more resilient Caribbean. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is seeking a ruling from the Caribbean Court of Justice over the reappointment of CARICOM Secretary General Dr. Carla Barnett. At the 51st CARICOM Heads of Government Summit in St. Lucia, the Prime Minister formally challenged Dr. Barnett's second term, arguing that the reappointment process did not comply with the procedures outlined in the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. In a 22-page letter to regional leaders, Prasad Bosesa said the issue is not personal, but one of constitutional governance and adherence to CARICOM's legal framework. She is proposing that the CCJ provide an expedited advisory opinion on the matter and has suggested that Dr. Barnett remain in office on a month-to-month basis until the court issues its ruling. The matter reportedly dominated discussions among regional leaders during the opening working session of the 4-day CARICOM summit, with several heads of government continuing to express support for Dr. Barnett's leadership. A dispute involving a woman ended in tragedy on Sunday afternoon after a 39-year-old security officer was fatally stabbed during a confrontation in Princestown. That is Stephen Jack of Chinchin, Cunupia. Police say shortly after 3:20 p.m., Jack drove to Charlotte Street, where he reportedly went in search of a woman. While speaking with a resident, he saw the woman walking with another man and approached them, leading to a heated argument. Investigators say the altercation escalated into a physical fight, during which Jack was stabbed multiple times about the body. He was rushed to the Princestown Health Facility, but later succumbed to his injuries. Police quickly launched investigations and arrested a suspect nearby. Officers also recovered a blood-stained flick knife believed to have been used in the fatal attack. Investigations are continuing. You're watching IE News. We'll return after these messages.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Cunupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Are you renewing your motor, homeowner or business insurances shortly? Then call Kalyani Limited, agency for Tatil, for a competitive quote. With 2 locations, Todd Street, El Socorro and 5 Rivers, Aruca. Please call us at 221-5051 or 227-5051. Kalyani Limited, agency for Tatil, building relationships exceeding expectations.
Welcome back. Brazilian football superstar Neymar has announced his retirement from international football following Brazil's 2-1 defeat to Norway in the round of 16 of the FIFA World Cup. Here's more. An emotional Neymar confirmed the decision after the match at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where he also made his senior debut for Brazil in 2010. Despite scoring Brazil's only goal from the penalty spot, Neymar was unable to prevent the team's earliest World Cup exit since 1990. The Brazilian icon retires after a remarkable 16-year international career, finishing as Brazil's all-time leading scorer with 80 goals and 59 assists in 130 appearances. His only senior international title came at the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup. Neymar leaves the international stage as one of Brazil's greatest players, remembered for his flair, creativity, and lasting impact on world football. Let's now take a look at some international news.
Tonight, severe weather threatening as millions of Americans head home after the 4th of July weekend. The weather already impacting travel in the busy Northeast corridor. Philadelphia, New York, and Washington all seeing delays. Powerful storms downing trees and knocking out power in northern New Jersey. Lightning adding to the fireworks show in Camden. A similar scene in Lawton, Oklahoma. Other displays canceled due to high winds and heavy rain. The storms delaying the record-breaking fireworks display at the National Mall. This home in River Edge set on fire by a downed power line. A firefighter hurt. In the Midwest, the Cubs-Cardinals game was delayed by fog in the 6th inning. The start of the game delayed by an hour, parts of the stadium flooded, flash flooding throughout the city. Elsewhere, 5 people were hurt when a silo in Wisconsin collapsed in powerful storms. In the West, hot, dry conditions fueling several large fires. More than 700 firefighters are battling the Babylon fire in southern Utah, the second largest in the country. Near Provo, illegal fireworks causing a brush fire. Fireworks have been banned throughout most of the state because of the risk of fire.
President Trump addressing the nation from the National Mall on Saturday night, marking America's 250th birthday.
God bless the immortal patriots of 1776 and long live the cause of independence.
But the president also delivering politically charged messages.
We want to keep America great, and we will do so by approving the Save America Act, and you won't have cheating on the elections anymore.
And repeatedly denouncing communism.
We don't want communists in our country.
For your safety, all guests must seek shelter.
The remarks delayed more than an hour past 11 p.m. with storm threats forcing thousands to evacuate the National Mall and seek shelter. And that after a day of triple-digit heat. Crews transporting 12 people to local hospitals for heat-related reasons. Also in the nation's capital on July 4th, hundreds of masked members of the white nationalist group Patriot Front marching through the streets and onto public transit, some carrying Confederate flags. And this striking image, a black passenger seated on the D.C. Metro surrounded by members of the group. Trump's Interior Secretary pressed on whether he condemns the group.
I think that certainly what they stand for is nothing that I could possibly agree with, but one of the foundational principles of the United States which makes democracy messy is free speech.
When we return, your weather update and more, stay tuned.
Introducing Signature Marine Coatings. We bring you premium marine solutions powered by PPG coatings, including anti-fouling protection, high-grade epoxy systems, fiberglass materials, and complete marine refinishing supplies. Protect, enhance, and maximize the performance of your vessel with products you can trust. Get the finish your vessel deserves. We are located at Tardy Marine Limited in Chagaramas. Call us today at 2900-654 or email at signaturepaints@hotmail.com.
Let's do India and Nepal, a soulful journey across timeless destinations. Delhi, Kathmandu, Varanasi, Ayodhya, Haridwar, Rishikesh, Agra, and Jaipur. August 12th to 28th. Presented by Pandit Omarat. Call 681-3476 to book now. Not just a trip, it's a spiritual and cultural experience.
Welcome back to IE's Major News. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast.
Today was generally warm, partly cloudy and breezy across Trinidad and Tobago with a mix of sunshine and cloudy intervals throughout the day. A few scattered showers developed during the late morning and afternoon, mainly over central, southern and hilly areas, but rainfall remained brief and localized. Temperatures climbed to approximately 32 to 33 degrees Celsius, while overnight lows are expected to settle between 24 and 25 degrees Celsius. Moderate to fresh easterly winds persisted across the islands, occasionally becoming gusty near passing showers. Sea conditions remained moderate, with offshore wave heights ranging between 2.0 and 2.5 meters, while sheltered coastal waters experienced waves of 1.0 to 1.5 meters. Overall conditions remained warm, humid and breezy with a few passing showers. Tonight is expected to be partly cloudy with a few isolated showers developing during the late evening and overnight hours. Warm and humid conditions will continue, while moderate easterly winds of 15 to 20 knots will remain. Breezy conditions across the islands. Marine conditions are expected to remain moderate with offshore seas between 2.0 and 2.5 meters and sheltered waters ranging from 1.0 to 1.5 meters. Small craft operators should continue to exercise caution, especially in offshore waters where seas may become occasionally choppy. Tuesday is expected to begin with a mixture of sunshine and cloudiness with a few brief morning showers affecting isolated areas during the afternoon. Daytime heating and available moisture are likely to produce scattered showers with a slight chance of an isolated thunderstorm, particularly over western and central Trinidad. Temperatures are forecast to reach approximately 32 to 33 degrees Celsius, with warm and humid conditions persisting throughout the day. Moderate easterly winds will continue becoming fresh and gusty in the vicinity of heavier showers. Sea conditions are expected to remain moderate, with offshore wave heights between 2.0 and 2.5 meters and sheltered coastal waters between 1.0 and 1.5 meters. Overall, Tuesday is expected to be warm and breezy, with sunny intervals interrupted by scattered afternoon showers.
Let's take a look at some crime news.
An intelligence-led operation, Resolute Shield, conducted by officers of the Northeastern Division Task Force in the Morva District, resulted in the seizure of a firearm and ammunition. Between 4 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, 5th July, officers proceeded to Hillview Road, Monrepo, where they conducted a search of an abandoned wooden and concrete structure. During the search, officers discovered a mini Draco pistol chambered in 7.62 by 39 caliber and fitted with a magazine containing 28 rounds of 7.62 ammunition. The operation was spearheaded by Senior Superintendent Guy Allen, Superintendent Birch, ASP Calendar, and Inspector Ramsing, and supervised by Sergeant Martin, along with officers of the Northeastern Division Task Force. Investigations into the seizure are ongoing. A 39-year-old man has been arrested in connection with the murder of Stephen Jack, 39, of Chinchin, Cunupia, which occurred on Charlotte Street, Princestown, on Sunday, 5th July. Around 3:20 p.m. on Sunday, 5th July, officers responded to a report of a stabbing at Charlotte Street, Princestown. Upon arrival, officers were informed that the victim had already been conveyed by a resident of the Princestown Health Facility, where he was treated for multiple stab wounds. However, despite the efforts of medical personnel, he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at 4:05 p.m. Preliminary inquiries revealed that the deceased had gone to Charlotte Street in search of a female resident. Upon arrival at the location, he got into an argument with a man that escalated into a physical altercation where he sustained multiple stab wounds. Crime scene investigators visited and processed the scene, where several items of evidential value were recovered. Acting on information received, officers later arrested the suspect of Charlotte Street, Princestown. A flick knife believed to be of evidential value was also recovered from his possession. The suspect remains in police custody while investigations are continuing.
Recapping the headlines, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar represents Trinidad and Tobago at 51st CARICOM Heads of Government meeting. Venezuela relief drive gains momentum as donated supplies are prepared for shipment. A man rescued after alleged kidnapping in the heights of Guanapo. Well, this is where we leave you for now. On behalf of the entire news team, I am Micah Dume. Thank you for joining us.